Hare Krishna. So welcome to Bhakti Shastri class. We are going to take now from today Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavad Gita has 18 chapters and these are divided into 3 sections. First is Karma Yoga, 6 chapters. Then middle chapters are Bhakti Yoga and the last chapters, 6 chapters are Jnana Yoga. So we all know because we have heard many times Bhagavad Gita. So introduction which is given by Srila Prabhupada is for the beginners who have no idea about Mahabharata, what is happening. So why this is war? Why this war is happening? Because the two cousins, Kauravas and Pandavas, have dispute because of Dhritarashtra's uh, injustice to the Pandavas. That's why all good talks failed. That's why the war is happening. So the first chapter is titled as Observing the Armies of the Battlefield of Kurukshetra. It has 46 verses. First 11 verses, 1 to 11 is just the preparation of war, what is happening in both parties, what they are doing. The shlokas are there to give us an information about what is happening in the war. Then from 12 to 20, from the very beginning, we can see there are the signs of victory for the Pandavas. 12 to 20. From verses 21 to 27, we see how Krishna is exhibiting his quality as a Bhakta Vatsala. He is ready to take the role of a charioteer for his devotee. And then later 28 to 46, there are various reasons given by Arjuna for not fighting the war. So entirely this is the chapter 46. Now mostly what happens, apart from Vaishnavas, others take this chapter as extra. They say there is nothing because there is no talk about Krishna and Arjuna substantially giving some philosophical truths. So they say it is just like a, in a movie, sometimes they give us names, what are the, who's director, who's something. So nobody takes it seriously. But Vaishnavas, they say, so as Vaishnava Acharyas I have described, then this is actually from the devotional point of view, as a devotee, it is very important chapter where we can see some very unique qualities of Arjuna. Which should, so naturally they are there in him as a devotee. So we'll see during our discussion. So I would like you to read all introduction, the preface and introduction given by Srila Prabhupada. Mostly it is like a summary of entire Gita. What is it? So Gita, in Bhagavad Gita, we are going to study 5 subjects. Who are we? Jiva. We are trapped in Prakriti. How? Because how Kala is affecting our life. How we are getting bound by different karmas. And what is our relation with the Ishvara. So how to understand Ishvara. So once we understand Ishvara, Janma karma me divyam evam yo veti tattvata tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mam iti swarga. So entire devotional process is to understand and surrender. First, understand who is Krishna. Aham sarvasya prabhavo, Krishna says. Matta parataram na anyat. So Gita is a knowledge where we understand who is Krishna. Basically, in these 5 subjects, the most important is Krishna himself saying, who am I? And why you should develop relationship with me. There is nobody superior to me. Once we understand that, then we will surrender. And then we have postgraduate, graduate study, Srimad Bhagavatam, where we understand how Krishna is the Lord of everybody, but what type of very sweet relation he has with his devotees. So entire 12 cantos we see how he is very ready to do anything to save his devotee. How he is ready to bring devotee to him, what he does. So many incarnations he takes. And then later postgraduate studies, Chaitanya Charitamrita, where Krishna comes as a devotee. He says, I have given the knowledge about me, about Prakriti, Kala, Karma, everything. And then I have enough, elaborately explained that previously I have given my love to so many devotees, itihas, history. But still, we need an example. So Krishna takes the form of his own devotee, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And then he shows how he expects devotee to behave. So he apane acharya sikhaye the. So these are the three very important granthas, scriptures for Gaudiyas. So we have to go step by step. First understand Gita, then go to Srimad Bhagavatam, then Chaitanya Charitam. Right. So coming back to Gita, so you go through the introduction preface and understand the exactly what I have spoken just now. It is the summary of what is Gita is there, how Gita is very important, and it is universal. It's not that it's for only for Hindu. It is just like a manual for human. So just like we have a laptop or washing machine or any AC, so we get manual how to use it properly, what is meant for, so that we can take 100% efficient work from that particular object, gadget. If you mess it with that particular object, you will not get the result. Similarly, Gita will tell us how we are basically how to utilize everything in this material world, how to utilize this human body to take it to the limit so that we can take maximum benefit out of human. So that's why it is universal. It is not like any religion. That's why everybody takes benefit from this philosophical treatise. Okay. So observing the army will start. First verse, Dhritarashtra Vacha, Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre, Samaveta Yuyuktava, Mamaka Pandava Shaiva, Kim Akurvata Sanjaya. So here, Dhritarashtra, is the elder brother of Pandu. Pandu's son are Pandavas, Dhritarashtra's sons are Kauravas. Actually, all are Kauravas. But Dhritarashtra is so greedy, he has already removed the heritage of Pandavas from the Kurus. He says, no, they are Pandavas, we are Kurus. So in this particular verse, he is saying that they are different from what we are. So Mamaka means those who are my sons, they are the real, the owners of all the Bharatvarsha and Pandavas. Now it is well known for Dhritarashtra also that they are assembled in a Kurukshetra for what? Dandiya? War. So many times discussion has happened, and make a truce. Don't fight. But Dhritarashtra didn't say anything. But still now he is saying what they are doing. So Acharya says there are few things he is doubtful about. First thing is, he says Kurukshetra is actually the worshipable place for even demigods. So it is a holy place, so it will give advantage to the pious Pandavas. He knows that his sons are impious. And he is hoping that positive side, that Kurukshetra is a holy place, so Pandavas may retire. So So both things can happen. So that's why he's asking what they are doing. So my sons may do compromise. Arey, this is the holy place, they may get advantage and we may lose. So let us do Mandavali. So this shouldn't happen. That was his doubt. And second, he was hoping against hope. If Pandavas renounce, then that's good. So that is why he's asking the question. Now, Prabhupada writes in the purport, how to read Bhagavad Gita, how to understand Bhagavad Gita. It's very important. Bhagavad Gita should be read very scrutinizingly. Now, I'll tell you very frankly, first you read Gita with our academical approach, you will not understand anything. In the sense, it's like just riding a bicycle first time. Have you, first time you ride a bicycle, what happens? You fall. You think that automatically the handle will move. It will never move. But you have to practice, fall, again practice. In the sense, this is Sanskrit. First, it is transcendental knowledge. It's not material knowledge that mug up everything and then you understand. So, just like a lady will go to a kitchen and she has to cook something first time, sabji, then probably she will burn it, or do something gadbad. But if she give up, then she will never make it. She has to try and try and try. And why? What? Scrutinizingly focus. And then you can become a master of it. So, examine what is happening. So, this is the Gita principle, how they are very relevant to my life. How can I implement? With the help of a person who is a devotee of Sri Krishna. So, these two are very important. Without any personal motivation. Because many people have what they have done, they have interpreted Gita because of with their own imagination. Because there is nobody is going to claim now Gita. So they Mary Gita, Maji Gita, my Gita. And then with the Gita Sanskrit verses, they have given their own purpose. So that is the this way we will never understand the real meanings of Gita. So without personally motivated interpretations, read scrutinizingly with the association of devotee of Krishna without any personally motivated interpretations. Okay, this is the way we should understand Gita. Lastly, Prabhupada writes that Sri Krishna, you can make everybody do this one thing. Make your phone silent now only. Everybody. Because everybody thinks that I have made silent, but don't do this. Now, last thing Prabhupada writes that Krishna has understood the meaning of his Dhritarashtra. What is that? Dharma kshetre, Kurukshetre. So Dhritarashtra means Dhrutarashtra means by some devious means he wants to usurp the property of somebody else. So just like in a paddy field, there's a paddy field, you can call kshetra. If there are unwanted plants are there, so the farmer has to uproot them. Then he can get the actual paddy. If he allows the unwanted plants to grow, what will happen? He won't get the rice paddy, nice rice. So that's why Krishna is going to do what he is going to do. He is going to uproot all the Kaurava and his association, Kaurava party, and establish Dharma. That is what the meaning of Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetra. So meaning of Dharma Kshetra, Kurukshetra, you should understand. Dharma Kshetra, why? Because it is, the place is worshipable even for the demigod. Many times they have done the yajnas there And now from here, Krishna is going to establish the Dharma Samsthapanartha by uprooting adharmic principle. Sanjay says, Drushtva tu Pandavanikam Vyudham Duryodhanastada Acharyam Upasangamya Raja Vatanam Abravit. So now Sanjay understands this. Sanjay is a disciple of Vyasadeva. We know that he has got divine vision, where from the inside the palace he can actually see what is happening in the entire Kurukshetra. This is the mercy of Vyasadeva. So he says, okay, you are very eager to know what is happening. So don't worry, your sons are not going to do any compromise. Your son Duryodhana has seen the after looking over the army arranged in military formation by the sons of Pandu, King Duryodhana went to his teacher and spoke the following word. So he says, he's already working towards fight, the war. So first thing he wanted to pacify our Dhritarashtra. So here, Prabhupada writes that Sanjay could understand the motive of the Dhritarashtra. Therefore, to encourage the despondent king, he assured him that his sons are not going to make any compromise. So now here, Prabhupada writes, although Duryodhana is mentioned as king, but he has to go to the commander-in-chief to tell him something. Actually, king should command. Commander, idhar aao. Kya ho raha hai? What is happening? That is his king's power. But here it's a diplomatic king is here. He is quite fit to be a politician because he knows that ours is a adharmic unit. And these are two dharmic people who Dronacharya and Bhishma. So somehow or other we have to make use of them for our benefit. That is a politician. We know politician means one who do anything to solve his purpose. So what is that? What he does? Pashyetam Panduputrana Acharyam Mahatim Chamu Vyudham Dupata Putrena Tava Shishyena Dhima. So Duryodhana said, "Oh my teacher, behold the great army of the sons of Pandu, so expertly arranged by your intelligent disciple, the son of Drupada." Now here we see, we'll compare the qualities of Duryodhana and Arjuna. I have already told you, many people will say this is extra chapter. This is just the extra information. But actually we'll see this is very important for the devotional point of view. So Duryodhana is very diplomatic right now. He knows that Dronacharya is very favorable to Arjuna, who is the very best and the main person in the opposite army. Arjuna and Bhima, these are the only two people who are going to destroy the Kaurava. They know that. And Dronacharya's favorite disciple is. So somehow he has to make him, incite him to fight. And now by seeing the army, he points out his mistakes. So the Duryodhana is not a proper leader. Leaders should be someone who should actually encourage people by praising their good qualities. Now you have the task. I know you have done very nice things in the past. So they will get, oh, I will actually. So Prabhu will give us treat today. Seriously, this is our. So the point is, Duryodhana now he sees that, so nicely arranged Pandava army. Who hasn't done that? So Drishtadumna. So Drishtadumna is a son of who? Drupad, who is the father of Draupadi. And there is a history behind this because Dronacharya and Drupad were friends in the Gurukul. And when they were very good friends, Drupad said that whenever I get a kingdom, I will give half of my kingdom to you. You are my very good friend. So whenever you are happy, don't commit anything. And when you are in distress, don't give any bad words to others. Because both platform, what will happen when you are steady, you will understand that I did something wrong. I did something extra, which I won't be able to do that. So Drupad, when actually became king, Dronacharya went to him. Are, I'm your friend. Give me my. I said, don't give me half the kingdom. Give me some money because I'm your friend. Drupad said, friendship is in between equals. You are a beggar. So Dronacharya vowed that I will take a revenge. That's why he came to Kauravas and then he actually taught military arts to Pandava and Kaurava. Why? Because he said Guru Dakshina means catch Drupada and bring him. So at that moment, what happened? First, Kaurava said, we will do that. So along with Duryodhana, it is mentioned that even Karna was also there. I don't know how. Somehow they attacked. Drupada actually defeated them. And then when Arjuna went, he actually captured and brought him. So that from that moment, he became a favorite. Why? Because revenge. Now, again, then he said, okay, Drupad, I will give me my half kingdom. I will release you. Now, Drupad became very angry. He said, I will do yagya and have a child to only to kill Dronacharya. And in that yagya, Drishtadyumna came along with Draupadi. But Drupad sent his son for a military art to whose ashram? Dronacharya. Dronacharya knew that he is going to kill me. But he said, okay, I am a Brahmana. I will teach you. That's why what is Dronacharya Suren saying, Pashyetam is dekh. You know, when you talk to elder, you should dekhiye apne kya kiya. He said, Pashyetam in one sense it is like dekh tumne kya kiya gadbad. So it is insulting barista. So we'll never get blessings of that particular person. You should be very humble. Opposite to that, you see Yudhishthir when he went, before fight, he went to all. Bhishma, Dronacharya. He actually bowed down to them and asked them that, please tell me how can I kill you? But bowing down. So Dronacharya said, if you wouldn't have come, I would have actually cursed you. But because you have come and took my blessing, I will tell you how to kill me. Understand that? So that is how we should treat the elders. Duryodhana never learned this. From the very beginning, he was very offensive to the elders. Everybody. That's why he got so many curses. Our who came, one rishi came, I forgot his name, and he said, do truce with the Pandavas, give some. So he was very angry, but he could not say anything, so he was doing this. Duryodhana. He understood Rishi that he is insulting me. So he said, because you are doing like this and you are not following my order, I curse you that Bhima will break your thigh. Disrespect. Curse. And Dhritarashtra actually went. Please tell me how can I kill you? But respectfully, he got blessed. Understand? So this is the what we have to learn from Gita, not the verse shlokas by heart. How to have a proper Vaishnava behavior, how to learn this. Through the effects of what our behavior is, we learn. So Duryodhana did this, and of course, his individual life also as a leader also. So as a leader, he is demotivating his commander in chief. So if commander in chief is not happy, how will he inspire his entire team? So he is saying that you are your biggest fool. You have given him knowledge. Now he is standing in front of you, using all the knowledge you have given to kill you. Indirectly calling him fool. So this is what Duryodhana's behavior is. And he is warning actually. As a king, he is warning him that you did it previously. Now you should not do, you should not show such leniency in the fight now. Otherwise, will be defeated. It's a warning. That means you are threatening to your commander in chief. First insulting and then threatening. Don't do this. Later, then he's a politician. That's why what he says. Atra Shura Maheshwasa Bhimarjuna Samayudhi Yuyudhano Viratasya Drupadasya Maharata. He says actually Drishtadyumna is not a very big threat for me. For the threat for us is who? Bhima Arjuna Samayudhi. Because he knows Bhima, power of Bhima and Arjuna. So many times they have seen, they were defeated. And Bhima is his actually born enemy, in the sense, competitor. I mean, they are like a snake and mungus. They can't, at any time, they can't be friends. Like that, Bhima and our Duryodhana. So, Duryodhana knew that if he has to die, then he will die only by the hand of Bhima only. Because Jarasandha is killed and Kichak is killed. These four people were at that moment were the powerful people who had 10,000 elephants strength. So nobody could defeat them unless one of them only. So Kichak is already killed by Bhima. Jarasandha is already killed by Bhima. Now these two are only, that's why he says Bhima only is his. He can only kill him. And Arjuna, we know, he has saved Duryodhan from Chitrarath. Once when Pandavas were in the Vanvas, Duryodhan thought that let them see our opulence. They are like living like a beggars. We'll show off. So he actually goes with all the beautiful girls, and put the camp in front of their kuti. And there is a lake. And they're enjoying. But what happened? There Chitrarath is a Gandharva who is also there enjoying. So there is a fight between Duryodhana and Chitrarath. Chitrarath actually ties Duryodhana. So Bandi Banakar. And then some messenger goes to Yudhishthir that Duryodhana is got caught by Chitrarath. Yudhishthir says, go and save him because he is our brother. So Arjuna fights with Chitrarath. And Chitrarath becomes so happy. He says, now you are my friend. And I will release you. So Duryodhana says, ask boon. Not now, I will ask at the proper time. That's how he knows that Arjuna is very powerful. Then Yuyudhana, Viratas there, and Drupad. These are also Maharathi. Now Maharathi are, what is that? So there is the way to calculate somebody's strength. So Rathi means one who can fight with one Rath. Maharathi means 1,000 Ratha. Maharathi. Atirathi means more than that. So all these are Maharathi. So that's why they are Shura. Like that. Then there are many people also. Drishtaketu Chekitana, Kashi Rajasya Vidyavan, Purjit Kunti Bhojasya Shaibhyasya Narapungava. So there are some names which the Pandavas party had. Drishtaketu Chekitana. They are always victorious. They are very powerful. Hero in society, Narapungava. Then Yudha Manusya Vikranta Uttamojasya Viryavan, Saubhadro Dorpadeyash, Sarva Eva Maharata. So Subhadra, sons of Subhadra, sons of Draupadi are also there. They are also Maharathi. Now, as a politician, Duryodhana thinks that if I keep glorifying the opposite party, they will become demoralized. So he says, no, no, no. Asmakam Vishishtaye, Tanni Bodha Dijuttama, Nayaka Mama Sainyasya. This is also one fault of a bad leader. Good leader says, ours, Hamare, Hamari Sena. He always gives credit to the entire team. And the bad leader says, Mere. So he says, Nayaka Mama Sainyasya Sadnyartham. Let me tell you who are there, powerful people in my Sena. Bad leader. So he could have said, our Sena. So who are they? So this now here is a very important verse. Shloka number 8. How to follow the etiquettes. Pandavas won the battle from the very beginning because they are very pious Vaishnavas who know the etiquettes, human etiquettes, how to behave with everybody. So now he is in a court position. Who is Duryodhana? He is standing in front of Dronacharya. Adjacent to him is Bhishma, and then another, all the Senas they are listening to him. Now you are standing to somebody else, in front of somebody, and he is your party, and you are saying, now let me show, let me tell you all the powerful people from our. Now, all the way he has insulted Dronacharya. Now he has to pacify him also. So whoever is now first name comes from the Kaurava party, he is a very powerful person because Kshatriyas need what? Glorified. They are meant to be glorified. जैसे राजा बैठता है, राजा जी आपकी जय हो, राजा ठीक है, ये लो, तुम्हारे आपने क्या किया, ये लो सर. He is, he is happy because he gets glorification. So the point is here, Duryodhana now knows that Bhishma Dev is only one person who has never lost any fight. But he has to pacify Dronacharya. He says, Bhavan. Bhavan means aap. So it's a, break of etiquette. Etiquette is, etiquette in the sense, if somebody, the Prime Minister comes and suppose the Chief Minister comes and you have a lotus garland, not lotus, rose garland is there and one is like Zendu garland. And if the first Chief Minister comes, you say, Are, aa gaya, sir. And then Prime Minister comes, you give Zendu to that. What has happened? Disrespect to the person who is higher than the somebody. So here we have seen before battle only we see there is no enthusiasm in Kaurava party. All are dissatisfied because of bad leadership. Then he says Bhishma. So then Bhishma is also glorified. My name is also taken. Now many acharyas say, even we should know that here Duryodhana knows that there is no Karna in front of him. Because when the battle, before the battle, the Kaurava party was planning that, okay, who are the powerful warriors? Okay, he is Maharathi, he is Atirati. Then Karna's name came, then Bhishma was there. Bhishma said he is the Ardharathi. Ardharati means he cannot fight with the one Rathi also. So Karna became very angry. How can you say that? He said, because you have got a curse from your Guru that whenever you require your knowledge of military knowledge, the most you will forget of everything. Parshuram is a Guru has cursed him. So that's why you are not fit for even a Rati also. So Karna became so angry, he announced that I will not fight till Bhishma dies. Otherwise, what will happen? He was so confident that I will finish the entire Pandava army one with my own Gandhi. I mean, my own Dhanusha. I mean, myself. He was so proud. But at least Bhishma Dev says that 5 times actually Arjuna defeated Karna. First, during Drupad fight, Chitrarath fight, he was also there, but he also ran. Then Virata, when Kauravas attacked Virat Rajya, you know that? Agyatwas. Then also Arjuna one-handedly defeated everybody in that Karna was also. But still he was so proud. And he said, I will not enter till Bhishma dies. So that's why there is no Karna. But Duryodhana knows that this Dronacharya, Bhishma Dev, they are all favorable to Pandavas. Kabhi bhi kalti maar sakte. I don't believe in them. But I know Karna hates Pandava. That's why he is my friend. He will never leave me. Got it? And Karna had one astra, Shakti astra, which will never go without killing someone. So he already told Karna that this is only for Arjuna. So we can kill Arjuna. We have already killed more than half of the Pandavas. So that's why he is in his mind. So that's why he's saying, Bhavan Bhishmacha Karnasya. There is no Karna. There is no Karna. Karna is in the palace. Krupascha, Krupacharya is there. So Krupacharya is one person. So you should understand why we are discussing this. Others will never discuss of this. They will directly go to the second chapter. Chalo, okay. Content of Gita. So Atma Jnana. These all powerful people are connected with Krishna. So each and every word in Gita is important. Understand? And all these people are very powerful people. They are Vaishnavas in the sense. This Krupacharya. Krupacharya is a person who stayed from the father of Bhishma Dev. What is his name? Shantanu till Parikshit Maharaj. The head priest of Parikshit Maharaj was, Raj Purohit was Krupacharya. So, he is a person. And then comes Ashwathama. Now he knows that now I have sufficiently insulted Dronacharya. So I have to pacify him more. So, for Dronacharya, his life is Ashwathama. And Ashwathama is not of a caliber of any Maharathi. But if I include him in the Maharathi group, then Dronacharya will be happy. He will be mera beta. So that's why he says Ashwathama. And then comes Vikarna. Who is Vikarna? The brother of Duryodhana, he was the only person who objected the Draupadi Vastra. But then they didn't listen, so he left. So now Duryodhana is a very big politician. He said that before the war starts, there is an announcement. Those who wants to change the party, they can do now. Once they change, They will fight like that. So Vikarna may go to Pandava. So let me include him now only. Vikarna is there. So because once Kshatriya is included, he will never go. This is what a politician mind of Duryodhana. So he is not a good leader, good person to be with. Nobody will like to be with such kind of person. Now he says, I have given the important names. अगले बोल सब लोग हम क्या पागल है क्या इधर आए तुम्हारे साथ में लेकिन so he says अन्य च भवासुरा. We have so many bhavasura, sure वीर. They are ready to die for me. Madarthe tyakta jivita. Now Acharya here some say that tyakta jivita means they are already given up life for me. They are already died. Why? Because they are with me. I am other me. So Saraswati is giving the future through his mouth that they are already died because of they have accepted my party. Even though they are Nana Shastra Praharana, Sarve Yuddha Visharada, they have so many powerful astras and they are very expert in war, still because they have accepted my leadership, they have already given up their life. This is the actual meaning of this shloka. So here Prabhupada writes, who are they? Others, Jayadrat, Kritavarma and Shalya. So these are they all have a very powerful role in this 18 days war. That's why he mentioned it. Now, shlok number 10. Here it is another understanding about the human behavior, how he acts. He needs inspiration. If somebody is hungry, then he will be inspired to cook something. If somebody is full, he needs some inspiration. So 10th verse says, Aparyaptam tadasmakam balam bhima bhirakshitam paryaptam vidametesham balam bhima bhirakshitam. This is the conclusion of Duryodhana. It says, don't worry, Dronacharya. Aparyaptam tadas asmakam. Aparyaptam means more than sufficient. We are. Why? Because we are protected by the strength of Bhishma. Bhishma has never lost any battle. He is very powerful, although he is very old. That we are more than sufficient for Pandavas. And there is Bhima, who is the leader. He is very powerful. But Paryaptam, his strength is limited. Bhima is what? Inexperienced. You have strength, but no experience. You can't win. So this is what is our Duryodhana thinks. So Baldev Vidyabhushan writes this particular the explanation. So Baldev Vidyabhushan is our Acharya, who actually Prabhupada mostly took the commentary of Baldev Vidyabhushan, who writes about Tattva, philosophy, where Acharyas are of different mellows, rasa. So our Baldev Vidyabhushan is Tattvavad, Tattvavadi. What is the principle? What is the Siddhanta? We have Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, another Acharya, who is the guru of Baldev Vidyabhushan. He is Rasika Acharya. So everything he sees from the rasa point of view, not philosophy, tattva. So he gives commentary to this words as, this is not like that. It is ulta. He says, although Bhishma is very powerful, but still he has no zeal to fight. Why? Because both party he has his grandchildren. And mostly his dear grandchildren are there from the opposite. That's why although he is powerful, he is aparyapta. He is not sufficient. And Bhima is like a snake who is trampled now. Just imagine a cobra is there and you trample him by his foot. He's more angry. And his bite will kill you. So Bhima is waiting actually from all those years. So it is written actually that most of the time in Vanvas, all these people, all these four would look at Bhima. Take care. Otherwise, Bhima may kill you this day. Anger, why you did this? And I mean, many times he became so angry. In the sense, not particularly killed, but exactly he was said, because you are the cause, you are the cause. Because they have to live in Vanvas. He says, I will kill them. But he says, no, no, they are our brothers. So at the time, so Bhima is waiting to kill all the Kauravas because he had taken vow. I will kill all of them. So many times Arjuna came, Yudhishthir came in front of so many Kauravas, but they didn't kill because they know that Bhima has to kill. He has taken a vow. So because there is a zeal, he will win. He is paryapta. Sufficient to kill all the Kauravas. This is Rasika commentary. One is a philosophical means. Those who have experience will win. Only with them. So Duryodhana is saying same thing, but the point is we'll understand later. So ayanesi tu sarveshu yatha bhagam avastita bhishmameva virakshantu bhavanta sarvayev. Now again we have seen Bhishma is glorified. So I mean someone is saying that okay, only one pointed Bhima is there, Bhishma is there, that's why we will Bhima will take a credit. Kshatriya will never fight. So that's why what he is saying, all of you must give support to grandfather Bhishma because he has now become old. So he will depend on you. So you take a strategic point. All mess leadership is, I mean, nobody will get inspired. Nobody, I mean, he is not actually praising to anybody. It is insult act. है ना? अरे आप क्या गाते हैं? लेकिन आप तो उससे अच्छा गाते हैं ना? क्या मस्त गाते? So what happened to him? तो मेरे को क्यों glorify किया? Getting me? Like that this is happening. So it's just a flattery happening. So Prabhupada writes, Duryodhana clearly felt that the victory of the Kurus depended on the presence of Bhishma. He was confident of the full support of Bhishma Dronacharya in the battle because he well knew that they did not even speak a word when Arjuna's wife Draupadi, in her helpless condition, had appealed to them for a justice. So they will do the same thing here, both of them. So that's why now Bhishma says this is all nonsense. Let me start the war. Let's see. Tasya sanjanayan harsham kuru buddha pitamaha. Simhanadam vinodyoche shankam dadmo pratapava. So Bhishma Dev, what he did, he blew his conch shell like a lion. But actually Prabhupada writes that he announced with that blowing of the conch shell that, my dear Duryodhana, there is no possibility of the victory from your side. Because Krishna is there, my Lord. And everybody is Lord. Now understand, we are in the different era. It's a different era that time. So there, just like we, like football players, everybody has football. Right? Player means football. Cricket, the bat. Right? So there, all people, all the soldiers had functions with different names. Their horses had names. Their ratha had names. Chariot. So because they took it as a person. So when you blow the conch shell means it is now the start from your side. You are announcing that we are ready. So, tato shankasya bhairyasya panavanaka gomukha sahasaiva vihanyanta shasabdas tumulo bhavat. When everybody blew their conch shell, this happens when you see a cricket match, final match. You see everybody is bajate rehte. Have you seen that? Blowing conch shell, kuch baja raha hai, tata. So everybody there, soldiers are there, and these parties are also there, both from both party. Some are playing bigul, trumpet, horns, just to cheer them up. Now just imagine a cricket match is there, and nobody is there. So players will never get any inspiration. क्या मारना कोई देख ही नहीं रहा. But एक shot मारा टाटा टाटा. So they again get और अभी six मार. है कि नहीं? And this is a war. For war, you need Rajoguna. If you are not in Rajoguna, how will you fight? Whenever you fight, hey, क्या तुम बोला? फिर ऐसा Rajoguna, then you start fight. So the all this sound actually creates Rajoguna. Then they will. So this is how it has started. Now, first time, 14th verse, Krishna's mention is there. ततः श्वेतैर्हयैर्युक्ते महति स्यन्दने स्थितो माधवः पाण्डवश्चैव दिव्यो शंखो प्रदद्. So how Krishna is introduced by, introduced by Vyasdev? Tata shveter first he said shveter hayer means horses, shvete, white horses. Yukte ratha mahati standane sthito. Madhava means husband of goddess of fortune. With Pandavas. And what they do? They have also blown their Divyo Shankho Pradam. Now, before everybody from Kaura party blew their conch shell, it was not Divyo. It was just like they did. But Pandava and Madhavas, it is said, Divyo Shankho. They are transcendental conch shells. So from here we see, so what are the symptoms of victory for Pandava? 5 main symptoms. Before the battle only we know that Pandavas are going to win. These are the symptoms. First is what? Krishna and Pandavas, Shankas, functions are mentioned as Divyo Shankha. Later it will come. Why they are Divyo? So the names of the councils of Pandavas and Krishna's council is Panchajanya or Rishikesh. Why Rishikesh means Krishna? Rishikesh, the meaning of Rishikesh is? So Rishika means Indriya, means senses. Isha means master, Ishwar, controller, same. Both are right. So his counsel is Panchajanya. Devadattam Dhananjaya. Dhananjaya means whose name? Dhananjaya's name of Arjuna. What is his counsel name? Devadattam. Poundram Dadmo Mahashankam Bhima Karma. So Vrukodara, what is the name? Who's Vrukodara? Bhima. Vrukodara means the two meanings. One who can eat voraciously and he can perform Herculean tasks. So it is mentioned in Mahabharata that Bhima was 30 feet. Kitna? 30 feet. Right? And when they would, Vanavas, they would go from one forest to one village again. He used to become so hungry. And because unless they go to village, they will beg and they cook and then they eat. They will eat. So he will carry, he used to put Arjuna, Yudhishthir, here Kunti Devi, and Nakul Sahdev like this, and he used to run like this. Fast. Jaldi, I am hungry. And whoever comes in between, usko tod deta. That is Herculean task. And whatever Kunti Maharani used to cook, they used to make two parts. One for Bhima, another divided by 5. Still, Bhima would feel hungry. Kare kaam ho gaya. That's why he is Vrukodara. But he not only used to eat, but he used to perform Herculean tasks. So he has killed Hidimba and Bakasura, another Bakasura. So his council name is Pounder. Ananta Vijam Raja Kunti Putro Yudhishthiraha Nakula Sahadevascha Sughosha Mani Pushpa. So Yudhishthir has Ananta Vijay, Nakul and Sahadev has Sughosh and Mani Pushpa. So these are the names of council. These are transcendental council. So you should know the names. Then Kashashcha Parameshwasa Shikhandija Maharatha Drishtadumno Viradasya Satyakisha Varajit Drupado Drupadeyasya Sarvasha Prithvipate Saubhadrasya Mahabaho Shankhan Dadmu Prutak. So all of them simultaneously blew their conch shell. Everybody, Pandavas party. What happened now? Shlok number 19. Saghosho Dharta Rashtrana Hrudayani Vajarayat. Because Kaurava had blew their conch shell first, nothing has happened to Pandava party. But when Krishna, Arjuna, Pandavas and all their soldiers, they blew their conch shell, what happened? The heart of the Kaurava army shattered. Hridayani Vyadarayat. Hearts were shattered. That shows that is the sign of victory. Is the sign of it. Because they understood the power. Just because of conch shell actually made them fearful. This is the one sign, one symptom. So Prabhupada writes, why Dhritarashtra's, the sons of Dhritarashtra and their parties heart shattered? Because Pandavas and their confidence in the Lord, this is due to the Pandavas and their confidence in the Lord. So they were so confident. Arjuna said, I don't want Narayani Sena. Or Krishna said, I will not fight. So still I want you. I have confidence. When you are with me, whatever happens, I don't care. That is the confidence. That's why that power is there. So one who takes shelter of Supreme Lord has nothing to fear, even in the midst of greatest calamity. So this is what we have to understand. Resources or Krishna. So all the resources of the world at one side and Krishna is there. What do you choose? Otherwise, all resources are. So Duryodhana said, Are Pagali. Because first chance was given to Arjuna. Arjuna said, I want you. So Duryodhana was very fearful. If he asks Narayana Sena, I am doomed. But they said, okay, there is nothing. So I will be happy with your Narayana Sena. But actually he wanted that. So everybody will go through, wants resources. Nobody wants Narayan. Lakshmi chahiye. Resources से सब ले लेंगे लेकिन नारायण नहीं. So this is the अथ व्यवस्थितान दृष्ट्वा धार्तराष्ट्रान कपिध्वजा. So at that time Arjuna the son of Pandu seated in the chariot bearing the flag marked with Hanuma. Now second thing, why a flag is needed? So many chariots are there, right? And the war means you cannot understand. War means horses, elephants. People are dying. Just imagine somebody is putting the spear through your body. How much you will roar, you know? So tremendous situation is there that you cannot hear somebody. You can't see something because the horses will, what they'll do? All the dust will flow in the air. You will not understand who is there. So people would identify who is there with the flag. Just like now we understand Sri Lanka flag, India flag, Pakistan flag. So flag, that means they are there. Similarly, everybody had unique flag. Through by watching they will say, okay, take me to that because I want to fight with Arjuna. So Arjuna means Hanumanji. Flag means on flag Hanumanji. Because flag means at the height. Even the dusty air is there, but you can identify a soldier with the flag. So everybody had different symbol on their flag. But his unique of Hanumanji is because Hanumanji met Bhima before war at Himalaya. And then Bhima said, please join us. He says, no, I can't do that because I have done my part. But Bhima was so insistent. He said, please. He said, okay, I'll do what? I will be on the flag of Arjuna and whenever some ferocious enemy comes, I will roar so loudly that he will get bewildered. That part I will do. And Prabhupada writes, because Hanumanji actually one-handedly fought against Ravana army and he won. That's why there is also the symptom of victory for Pandavas. Because same Ram is there as the Sri Krishna. So you are writing na everything. Questions are same, but you have to hear and write. प्रवृत्ते शस्त्र संपाते धनुरुद्यम पांडवा ऋषिकेशम तदा वाक्यम idam aha mahipati. So what Arjuna saw this, and then he saw the sons of Dhritarashtra, and he said to Krishna as it, like this. So now from 21 to onwards, we see what Krishna as Bhakta Vatsal, how he doesn't see the the lower or high position, so-called upadhi of material world. We are so obsessed with material upadhi that if somebody says, "Arey, wo thoda jhadu rakh do," "Bhai rakhu jhadu." That means jhadu is the work is very low class work. How can you tell me to take a jhadu? Are you getting me? So we identify ourselves with work. Acha, can you escort that Hollywood lady? पहले मैं जाता हूँ. Why? This is a prestigious job. Are you getting me? So we identify with the material identity or the occupation, upadhi. But Krishna is Bhakta Vatsal. He says, my devotee should be pleased. And I get opportunity to serve Krishna. So devotee is one who always finds the opportunity to serve Krishna. And Krishna always finds opportunity to serve such kind of devotee. So here, Arjun says, Senayor Ubayor Madhe Ratham Stapay Me Achyut. Here also. What comes? Till now, everything was all right. But Arjuna says, my dear Krishna, Senayor Ubayor Madhe. Take my chariot. Take Me Achyuta, my chariot. Me means my. Here also, so he identifies with bodily identity. So that's why this actually chapter is titled as Arjuna Vishada Yoga. In Sanskrit, it is Arjuna Vishada Yoga means Arjuna actually comes under the Maya, in the sense materialistic conception. I means I in the sense my body. So when he says Me Achyuta, my my chariot. Krishna said, okay, let me now teach you. So through you, I will teach entire population. The knowledge which everybody has forgotten. I gave it to Surya, and then what happened? Sakalene Mahata, Yogo Nashto Parantapa. Again, the time has come to give that particular knowledge. Let me give it now only. Entire, because it's, everybody will take it seriously because there's a war. So that's why Krishna actually had put Arjuna into illusion, bodily conception. And what he said, Yavadeta Nirikshaham Yuktu Kamanavastita. Let me see who have come to fight with me. Kairmaya Sai Yodhavyam Asmin Rana Sambhavyam. And how they are eager to fight with. Let me see. Here the word comes. What is the word? Achyuta. What is Achyuta mean? Infallible. Second meaning is one who never fails to serve his devotee. One never fails to show his affection to his devotee. He will never see the material conception where I am. No, I have to save my devotee. That's why he is called infallible. Because as a charioteer, he has to do this menial task. Now you may say, what is menial? But actually, as I said, war means only noise. The horses are making noise, the elephants are crying, and people are crying in the sense, in that, how can you communicate with the charioteer, who is actually at some distance below you? Charioteer is, the fighter is standing and charioteer sits well below him. So there is a space in between from where the charioteer can give direction to charioteer, where to go. So if he hits from the right side, that means you go right. Left side, go left. Middle, you go straight. And to stop means like this. So Krishna is ready to get kicked by his devotee. That is being a charioteer. Understand? And similarly, why this is emphasized because when Pandava's maternal uncle Shalya, he came, he was a very good charioteer. So Duryodhana wanted that Arjuna's charioteer is Krishna. So they are very powerful. And Karna should have that kind of powerful charioteer. So Shalya is there. But he is Pandava's maternal uncle. Madri's brother. So what he did diplomatically, when he was coming to Pandava's side, he set up his camp there and welcomed them and actually gave them very nice reception. And Shalya thought it's a Yudhishthir's camp. And then he came. Mama Shri, Duryodhana came. But what you are doing? This is my camp. So now you fight with, from us. Be our part, be our team. So Shalya said, this is cheating. Now, further, Duryodhana said, what you have to do? You don't have to fight. You become a charioteer of Karna. That means getting kicked by Karna. So he knew who Karna. So he said, but now I cannot refuse because I am obliged. I have taken food from him. Entire army was served by Duryodhana. Obligation. That was Kshatriya. Once obliged, they will give their life also. So that is charioteer. So Shalya said, okay, you have cheated me, I will also cheat you. So I will demoralize Karna all the time. That you are no better fighter. Arjuna is very powerful. Anyway, so that is a charioteer post. But Krishna never hesitated to become a chariot driver. Charioteer. Okay. Yotsamanana vekshaham sa ya ete atra samagata dhartarashtrasya durbudhe युद्धे प्रिय चिकित्सक. So Arjuna is saying, I am very curious to see. Dhartarashtrasya durbuddhe. That means who all are there came to fight with me, taking side of evil-minded son of Dhritarashtra. So Prabhupada writes that the birds of same feather flock together. So all other people will take side of Duryodhana. So now Arjuna wanted to see who all are other myths. Before that, nobody has taken any sides. But now they know. Everybody has taken. So he wanted to just see the evil plan. Then Sanjay says, Eva Mukto Rishikeshu Gudakeshena Bharata. Sorry. Senayor Ubhayor Madhye Stapayitva Rasot. Now Krishna is very personal. Personal in the sense, he is a father of everybody. So he knows our weaknesses and strong points. So he will test us, not beyond our capacity, but he is a father who will give us the challenges. Again. So now Krishna says, okay, you want to see? Now I will take you to the people whom you are actually most dependent on, in the sense, when the bodily conception means we think we are body and all others who are related to us are our shelters. They are mine. So me and mine, this is illusion. So that's why first Atma Gyan should be given, who we are. Are we body or souls? I mean, later comes. So the Krishna says, okay, all this year you were ready to fight. You went to Swarga, Himalaya, to get all the astras. When will I fight? Now everything is ready. Now you want to see whom to fight. You have forgotten everything. What has happened? Again, he says, okay, I will show you. So what he did, he took the Ratha in between and then spoke. He could have mentioned anybody. Look at Duryodhana. He has insulted your wife. Yeah? Or Dushasana, anybody. But Krishna says, Bhishma Drona Pramukata Sarvesham Cha Mahikshita. Uvacha Partha Pashyetam Samaveta Guru. So he said, mentioning to Drona and Bhishma and Drona, he said, Tatra Pashyat Stitan Partha Pitrunata Pitama. He said, see, all of you want to see. So first what he saw, the Bhishma Drona Samukata. Fathers, grandfathers, Acharan, Matulan, Bhatun, Putran, Potran, Sukhins, Tata, Shwashuran, Surudasteva, Senayo, Rupur. In the sense, he took him to not to the Duryodhan party, in the sense, those were the culprits, but those were very, he had a loving relationship with. Before fight, before Kurukshetra, Arjuna, Pandavas were the best relatives of all this, apart from all Kauravas, brothers of Duryodhan. So he took all of them, took him to all of them. See, your fathers, your grandfathers, your acharya, your mama, kaka, jo bhi hai. Arey, these are mine. These are mine. How can I kill them? This is illusion. In the sense, this is a test. तान समीक्षित कौन्तेय सर्वान बंधुन अवस्थिता कृपया परया विस्तो विशिदंतन idam अब्रवीत. What happened when Arjuna saw all the different kinds of friends and relatives? He became overwhelmed with compassion. So compassion based on human body. Is anyway going to die is the foolish. The foolish is like a low-minded in the sense, not worthy. So from here we see Arjuna gives 5 reasons not to fight. So from 28 to 30 he gives Out of compassion, he decides not to fight. He says, Drushtvavam swajanam Krishna yuyutsam samupastitam siddhanti mama gatrani mukham cha parishusyat. These are my people. If just by seeing them fighting with me, standing in front of me with the fighting spirit, I feel my limbs of my body quivering and my mouth drying up. So this is out of bodily conception and it is out of compassion. So now Prabhupada here glorifies Arjuna. He says this is one way one should be very compassionate in the sense one should not be greedy to satisfy our own sins. We should see the pains of others. Yasyasti bhaktir bhagavati akinchani. Sarver gunesh astit samasti sura. The devotee already gets all the qualities of demigods because he is Yasyasti bhaktir bhagavati. He is devoted to Krishna. So automatically he gets the Daivi Guna. So Arjuna has this. So he says, how can I put them in suffering for my enjoyment? One way is good. Next is chastisement. Vaipatusya sharire me roba harshasya jayate gandivam samsate hastat tvakchaiva paridhyate. So these are the symptoms of somebody who is compassionate to human relation, in the sense coming in bodily conception of life. Whole body trembling, hair standing on end, and Gandiva boy slipping from our hand, and my skin is burning. So this is not out of fear that, oh, they will kill me. No, no, no. This is material fear that, oh, because of me, they will live their life. They will die. That's why I'm fearful. So this is all due to material conception of life. Krishna, Prabhupada, right? Because he thinks they are my extended body. Me and mine means, me means my body, and mine means they are extended part of mine, me's only. So hurting them is hurting myself only. I will rather hurt myself but them. That is material conception. What he says, Nacha shaknomi avastatum brahmativa chame manaha nimittami cha pashyami viparitani kesha. I am unable now to stand here any longer. I am forgetting myself and my mind is reeling. I only see causes of misfortune of Krishna, healer of Keshadev. So, Prabhupada writes, excessive attachment for material things puts a man in such a bewildering situation. Excessive attachment. So it is right. So it is the one shloka from Bhagavatam that bhayam dvitiya abhiniveshada syat ishat apetasya viparyo asmriti. I have already discussed this in summer, but understand how we are put into material conception because of our action. What? We were with Krishna, happily serving him and very happy, but the doubt came in our mind, why to serve Krishna? Why not get served by someone? Or maybe I enjoy separately. So our relationship with Krishna is eternal servant. When we forget that, Vismruti, that I am not I am servant of Krishna. When I forget that, immediately what happened? Dvitiya. I accept another concept. Dvitiya means I am body. I am separate, independent. And when the moment we identify ourselves separate from Krishna, we become absorbed, abhiniveshita. Then anything what happens, it becomes mine. People fight for benches also in classroom. Hey, mera bench hai. Because right from the beginning we are attached, taken it. So Me and mine. Mera pen hai, mera book hai. Bhayam. So, Vismruti, Ishat apetasya. Isha means Krishna. Apetasya means Vimukh. We see away from Krishna. We get attached to ourselves. Vismruti from Krishna. And then what happens? Oh, mera bench chala nahi jayega. Mera phone nahi. Bhayam. What will happen to my body? So, bhayam, the cause of bhaya is what? Our forgetfulness with the forgetfulness of our relationship with the Krishna. So, excessive attachment to body because we don't remember and don't want to remember our relationship with Krishna. Only मेरा देखो, अपना देखो भाई, ऐसा बोले ना, this is material conception. So that brings fearfulness and loss of mental equilibrium. This takes place who are too affected by material conditions. When a man sees only frustration in his expectation, he thinks, why am I here? Everyone is interested in himself and his own welfare. If something happens here, पहला बोला मैं जाता हूँ भाग, कोई बात तू निकल पहले. If something happens, भूकंप आया, what will happen? अब तक तो सर बोले तो बोला सर बाजू ऑटो पहले मेरे को जाने दो. I mean, I'm just saying you will not do that, but hope so. But we'll find out escape. Oh, let me go out first. So everybody is interested in himself and his own wealth. No one is interested in the supreme self. Arjuna is showing ignorance of his real self-interest by Krishna's will. Actually, Arjuna is Nara, is perfect devotee, but Krishna wanted him to be in an illusion so that the knowledge is being imparted through him to all of us. So he is put into illusion. He is not illusion. Purposefully, he was put in illusion by Krishna's will. One's real self-interest lies in Vishnu. Our main goal is to attain Vishnu, Krishna. Nate vidu swartha gatim bhi Vishnu. But most of the people do not know. वो बोलते हैं मेरे को अमेरिका का मेरे whatever millionaire billionaire. People have different goals, but they don't know. Everybody's goal is to achieve Krishna's lotus. That is our real self-interest. The conditioned soul forgets this and therefore suffers material pains. Arjuna thought that his victory in the battle would only be the cause of lamentation for him. Because of illusion, he thinks, even if I win, what is the point? Everybody will die. This is material. Nacha shreyo no pashyami hatva sojana mahave na kangshe vijayam krishna nacha rajyam sukhani. So, anyway, we will stop here. 30. Compassion reason. So, the answer of this will come in 2.11 to 30. So, bodily conception will go by Atma Gyan. Knowledge about the self. I am not the body. I am the soul. So 20 to 30 shows the reason for not to fight, compassion, material compassion. Arjuna's material compassion. And Arjuna will put forward his point in chapter 2nd, 11.30 by giving Atma Gyan to refute this argument that because of compassion I will not fight. Okay, are you what you are saying? You and this all everybody will had died millions of times and you will die again millions of times because your body will keep changing. Don't worry. Anyway, we'll see that chapter 2. Okay? Then further another 4 reasons are there and their refutation is there by Krishna. And then entire after 18th chapter he will say, okay, now I will fight. Okay, but are you ready to fight to learn Gita? Answer me. Right? but I want dedication. If you don't show it dedication, then if you just say, okay, चलने दो गाड़ी, मैं दो रट्टा मार दूंगा, कभी भी जाऊंगा, एग्जाम दे दूंगा, then you are cheating yourself. Everybody listen to this. Don't cheat Krishna. You are cheating me, that's all right. But you are indirectly cheating Krishna because this is Krishna is giving this knowledge to you. So be very sincere. Read it, hear it, try to understand, write 10 times. Because only once in a lifetime you do Bhakti Shastri, means real study of Gita. I am 100% sure nobody will open this after your Bhakti Shastri. The way you are now doing. So do it once in a lifetime. Dedicate it. And that's between you and Krishna. Yeah? Again, I can't say, मेरा तो क्या मिलता है मेरे को कुछ क्या करो. You are independent, but now you are under me. So I can inspire you. That you will remember this when you do this dedicatedly in your future life, when you will become old, 50 or 60-year old, then you will remember, अरे मैं वो किया था तो अभी मुझे ध्यान में आ रहा है. I am not the body, I am, अभी I can't run fast. I like that. So, but I know that I am not this body. Understand? Because at that time you try to study this, you won't be able to do as nicely as you can now to do it now. Dedicate this 8 months for Gita. समझ गए? Are you ready? Everybody here? ये सो गए क्या सब लोग? 8 लोग. हाँ रेडी है. एक जाग गया, 2 जाग गए, बाकी 6 सो गए. अरे अभी भी सोए हैं लोग. 6 लोग तो सोए हैं और एक आ गया. So actually the point is, we think we are very smart, but we can't cheat Krishna. In the sense, I'll tell you one story. Tukaram Maharaj, okay, I'll finish this up first.